everyone and welcome to a pack with me for Canada and Alaska. I can't believe the time has finally come where we're about to embark on our bucket list exciting trip that we have planned for over a year. If you missed it, I have shared a whole announcement video with all the details and plans, but to give you a little recap, we are flying to Banff, spending a few days there, taking the Rocky Mountaineer train to Vancouver, a few days there, and then a Disney cruise up to Alaska and back. We cannot wait to bring you along with us. We'll be vlogging the whole thing. So if you are new around here, hello, my name's Brogan, and with my husband Benji, we make travel, home and lifestyle vlogs. So make sure you subscribe because now is a great time to come with us on this very exciting trip where we'll be sharing each place and what we think and what we do. And so the packing has actually become more challenging than I maybe anticipated because we are doing quite a few different things. So lots of different activities, including hiking, nature, outdoors, excursions in Alaska, and then we're going to be doing some nice dinners and date nights. Difficult to pack for, not only because of the different types of activities, but the weather. Banff can be cold in the morning, but warms up during the day. We're going in September. City, we're going to probably want to be in shorts, t-shirts, and then Alaska's going to drop and be colder. All the weathers, all the scenarios, I'm going to do my best. I am a known overpacker, and I only have a certain amount of luggage allowance, so we'll see how this goes. But this video is also very kindly sponsored by Garnier, who I love. Obviously, we're going to be packing quite a few different Garnier products for this trip. I use so many of their things across my skincare, hair care, and SPF. And of course, SPF is one of those things that comes with us on all our adventures, including when we're in cold climates. When we go skiing, it's so important to put it on your face. But someone did actually mention the importance of it. I think it's an easy thing to forget, but we will be wearing it, especially as we're very fair skinned. I have stocked us up with this one. This is the Garnier Ombre Solaire Sensitive Advanced Invisible Protection Mist. It's got very high protection. So I've got 2 bottles. I love these because the invisible spray is so nice to apply. Benji's one of those guys that just wants to spray and go, you know, so that's why we really love these ones. This provides advanced UVA and UVB sun protection. It's non-greasy, non-sticky, SPF 50. It's good for fair and sensitive skin like we have. I actually picked ours up on Amazon, less than £8 a bottle, half price right now, so I'll leave these linked below, but SPF essential. We also have an SPF for our face, which I'm going to show you, part of the vitamin C range. And if you haven't checked out Garnier's vitamin C range yet, then you are missing out. Someone messaged me this the other day, and truly vitamin C is an ingredient that has changed my skincare routine, especially in the morning. I do genuinely think that it has given me such a beautiful glow, and I've had so many compliments. Truly, I've never had so many people say that I look like I'm glowing, and it's down to these 2 products. So first of all, the Garnier Vitamin C Brightening Serum Cream. If you only get one product, get this. I love this so much. I use it every morning, and I have one already in my travel wash bag, but it's a very clever 2-in-1 formula. You get the power of the 20% vitamin C serum, the hydration of a daily moisturizer, and it genuinely feels so good, like first thing in the morning on your skin. And you get the protection of SPF 25. Actually, it's more like a 3-in-1 than a 2-in-1 because you get all of that in one bottle. Honestly, if you only used this one product, you'd be good to go. Look at that. It's so nice. My skin feels softer, brighter, it looks more healthy. If you don't believe me, just go and have a look at the reviews on Amazon because they speak for themselves. And the other product I've been loving is their Vitamin C Daily UV Brightening Fluid, which looks like this. You can get it in the invisible and the glow. And I talked about this on Instagram the other day because I've basically been wearing the glow on its own. I'm going to show you what this is like. But I love this for every day, and I've barely been wearing any makeup this summer. This has got SPF 50 in it. It's got no white cast. It's not greasy. It just blends straight in. Like, I hope you can really appreciate this because that is all you need and you're good to go. So I'm definitely going to be using that while I'm in Canada. But I also, like I said, I've got the invisible one, which is amazing. Benji loves this. Although I am working with Garnier, I genuinely am a very loyal customer because look, I finished this bottle, so I wanted to show you. It has been an essential. So I'm going to bring this one. I'm going to bring a glow version. So Benji can use invisible, I can use glow. And I know that we are going to be protected when we're out and about, doing all our adventures, out in nature. We're going to be wearing that every day. I'm going to leave this on. This is the only thing I'm going to be wearing today on my skin in this video. So big thank you to Garnier. Obviously, we're going to be packing these. And then I thought I'd give you a bit of an overview of where my head is at right now. If you've watched any of my my packing videos before, you might know that I pull out my rail. I bought this from Argos for about £10 and it's perfect for me to be able to plan and see outfits. And then when I get to a point where I'm content with what's on the rail, I start folding it up and putting it on my bed. So this is an IKEA day bed, but I've actually pulled it out into the double so that we can lay everything out. And because we're going on a Disney cruise as well, I'm having to think about all my Disney essentials, cruise essentials, and then hiking. There's just so many things. So I just have to take it bit by bit, but you're gonna come along with me. Also, if you did watch my prep for Canada and Alaska vlog, then you might know that I finished that video feeling maybe more confused than I did to start with, but I had some success. I found some walking shoes and walking trousers, found some really great things this week. I went to the outlets at Gunwharf Quays, and you can watch my haul on my YouTube shorts or it's on my Instagram reels. Something that came up was the difference between my hiking boots versus hiking trainers. Now, a lot of you said that hiking boots were an absolute essential, and some of you said to maybe reconsider because I'm not actually going on massive hikes. I thought about it and decided that actually I do think hiking trainers would probably just be better for this trip. I ended up going for a pair of Skechers. Now, these aren't waterproof, I don't think, but I have just bought waterproofing spray, which someone said that I can put on top that will help. These were by far the comfiest pair that I tried on. A lot of you recommended different brands and I went and tried loads. I ended up with the Skechers just because for pure comfort. They were £80 down to £55.99, so they were a good price. Plus, the good thing about Skechers from experience is you don't need to wear them in. Obviously, I'm going to go and take them out on some walks this week because I still have time, but they've got memory foam in them. They are just so great. They've got a really good grip. They just feel really good, and the best part is that they are super lightweight. I also found these. I did a lot of research. A lot of you recommended the M&S Good Move hiking trousers. They came up a lot, but I found these in Decathlon, and on their website they had really good reviews of people that had worn them for hours and hours and hours. But they are hiking leggings. They've got loads of pockets. They're by a brand called Simmond, and they are so comfy. But what I really liked is that they weren't falling down when I was walking around in the changing room in them. If it is a really heavy raining day, then I do want waterproof trousers. So I finally found some after trying on so many pairs. Got these in Sports Direct of all places. So this is a brand called Garnier. This came up as a really great brand that a lot of you suggested. They were originally £70, but I got them for £35. They are really, really comfy. They've got really good stretch in them, and I did like a squat test. These are good because they're very lightweight. I've got waterproof trousers, hiking leggings, my Lululemon leggings, which are thinner and normal, and I'll just be wearing them anyway. These are linen trousers that I bought also from Decathlon, which just looked really nice to walk around Banff town in. They're very comfortable, they're light and cool. So I also bought those just for a bit of variety, so I'm not always wearing black. Whilst I was at Skechers at the outlet, I also got these slip-ins. They are gratis sport leisurely. I can't tell you how comfortable these are. I think this is my second or third pair now of slip-ins. They are just amazing. So I got a new pair for travel day and just walking around, you know, in Vancouver and on the cruise ship. They're going to be amazing. When it comes to packing, one of the first things I start on is usually toiletries, just because they don't require too many decisions, but I need to get everything off the rail first. I'll show you what's on the rail and what I'm thinking clothes wise, and then we'll do toiletries. We'll fold all this stuff and lay it all out on the bed, and we'll get to a point where everything is laid out. I need to eliminate a few of these, but let me show you what I'm working with. So this is a zip up fluffy gorgeous fleece. This is from Uniqlo. This one's also quite thick, but I loved the fact it had like the mountains on it. It's from Bath and Body Works. Obviously this is coming with me, there's just no questions. This is my Disney Columbia collaboration I bought a few years ago. I have two more sweatshirts. This is my favorite one. It's a Mercedes Formula One sweatshirt, but I love it. The zip up, it's so comfortable, cropped. And then I also really want another Disney one, but I don't know, this might be the first thing to go. I'd only really wear this on the Disney cruise. I have the Disney Wonder Spirit jersey. I found this on Vinted. The seller was actually a very lovely viewer, and she had worn it on her cruise, and I love it. I got it in an XL and it was a bit big, so I took it to my seamstress and she actually tweaked it for me. She's made it so it fits me way better. I know I'm only wearing this obviously on the cruise, but this has to come, and it's not heavy. This is a little black zip up Kirkland, which I got in Costco, but this is a really thin zip up lightweight jacket, so I think this would be perfect for hiking. A lot of you told me layers are key. T-shirts. I'm going to take a few graphic tees like this. I've got one right now, might be that I pack another similar to the one I'm wearing. This is a long sleeved thermal top top, but I also have this one, and although this is thin, it is still warm and it's a nice thin layer, so I think I will take that one. These are my base layers when I ski, and they are amazing. They're actually from M&S. They do all different styles, different neck cuts, different thicknesses, so definitely check them out. The M&S ones are perfect. I got this one in Sainsbury's. It's just a white long sleeved sports top, a plain blue tee. I got these from the outlet from the North Face, pink and turquoise to wear hiking. I got these two from Decathlon. They were perfect. I don't know if you can see, they're like that sports nice material. They are good for layering. This is new as well. I got this from Under Armour. It's just a boxy like crop tee. When it comes to evening outfits, I needed to think about what I wear on board the cruise, which a lot of you told me Disney Cruise is really relaxed, so I don't need to worry. There's no pirate night because they do a Frozen themed evening instead on the Alaska cruise. We are going to go to Paolo, which is their fanciest restaurant, so I need to think about what I wear for that, but most of you said I don't need to dress up. I thought I'd pack a midi skirt. I love this. I can wear this in Vancouver for dinners out and in Banff, and I love pairing that with this shirt. That's from TK Maxx. I've got this denim shirt, which is quite nice to wear with leggings. I think I can wear that for dinners. And then I have these two dresses that are from Uniqlo. They're both exactly the same, just black and green with flowers, and I love these because they're midi but they're thin. I actually have 4 of these dresses. I love them that much because they're just so great for travel. The black one in particular looks smart. It looks dressy, so that's going to be my evening outfits on the cruise and when we're in Vancouver. For my travel day, I've got this tracksuit which I actually found in Crew in the outlet. I'll show you what it looks like on. It was so comfortable. I have a blue navy one from French Connection that I also love wearing for travel, but it's quite heavy. That's the only thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it is very cozy. It's like wearing pajamas, so I think that might be my travel day outfit. So you've seen the trousers I have, my Lululemon leggings, which I have the Align HR leggings. I absolutely love them. These are perfect for hiking and walking in. They're black. I think they're Sweaty Betty. I cut all the labels out, but they're perfect. They're just plain black. These I absolutely love. I've been wearing these all summer, and when I bought them, I actually went back and bought a second pair and saved them especially for this trip. They're from Asda. They're denim, but they're not. They're like a stretch. They are so perfect. I want to wear these around Vancouver because I think it will be warm. Black denim shorts. They're actually from Primark. And then I was thinking these, I wear these normally on travel days and they're very light, but they're from Primark. I think they're going to be really nice around the cruise ship as well. The next item are coats. I have picked 3. One is a rain jacket that I have had for years. This is from the North Face. Benji has one too. I actually don't know what the name of it is because we've had it so long. This is very lightweight and great if it's raining. This is what I'll wear. It goes right below my bum as well, so that keeps me nice and dry. I didn't want to be always wearing this black coat, and I wanted other options. So whilst I was at the outlet, you might have seen in my haul, I also bought 2 jackets from Columbia. This is a gilet, and I just thought for layering, this could be good for walking around the town. I can wear it in the morning as another layer and then see how I get on. And then I also got this jacket, also Columbia. It's got a fleece lining, and again, I thought this would be amazing in Alaska mostly, so I can put this on the top deck, walking around, looking at the glaciers. Yeah, I like this a lot. I think this is going to be really nice. Am I going to want a hat and or gloves for Alaska? Feels really redundant to pack these things. Like, do I really need these? But a lot of you said I might, so I don't know. I also have some pajamas. I've got a pair from Asda. I just wanted some Disney ones. And then these are my favorite ones from Amazon Essentials. Well, I should have actually said we're away for 18 days. And the goal is to try and do some washing at some point. We don't want to miss out on some time exploring if it means we're sat at a laundry place, or it might be that we wash on the Disney cruise. That seems the most logical, because then we can just leave it going and come back to it on a sea day. So I think that'll probably be best. But the cruise is at the end of the trip. I have a black plain bikini and a swimming costume. Sports bras, I have a blue one downstairs I'm going to grab as well, but I have a few different options that I think will be great for those days that we're out and about. I'm going to start folding the things that are absolutely definites. Okay, we're making progress. Obviously ignore the pillows and plushies on the back, they are not coming. Still undecided on this fluffy thing. Would I just rather put on my coat, my Columbia coat, which is fairly similar? The Disney jumper that I was umming and ahhing, I think that can also go. This shelf here, I have got some of my Disney things. I need to start making a pile. I have some magnets to go on our Disney door. It's a tradition on a Disney cruise ship to add magnets, and I've had these for a while. I had them made on Etsy. So actually this one I bought from the same seller on Vinted that I bought the Spirit jersey. I've been hoarding all my pins in here, so I need to sort those out. We need our magic bands, so I'm just deciding if I want white or pink. I've got this adorable lanyard that's got Mickey and Minnie skiing on it. Obviously we're not skiing in Alaska, but I feel like it's the closest thing, no? If you watched my prep video, you'll know I already filled up my shampoo and conditioner, and these are my hair things, which I'll show you. The next drawer has got toiletries. So the last time I travelled, oh, I've got a few more Garnier bits in here. The vitamin C eye cream and the vitamin C brightening over makeup spray. I love these. Oh, I'm definitely going to take these foot pampering sock packs. If you do any long walking and your feet feel a bit sore, these are so lovely. And I also want a couple of these heat packs because I've been struggling with a bad back. It's at this stage that I'm literally just pulling things out of the drawer. Cruise things. Oh my God, I forgot how heavy the magnets are. These are pop-up laundry bags. One of the best things on a cruise. You can just put them in the wardrobe, throw your things in, and we'll do a wash during the cruise, like I said. This is honestly amazing. I will have a list that I'll create for you on my Amazon shop front that will have everything Canada related, Canada and Alaska, and I'll just dump everything in there. Luggage scales. Benji and I do not get seasick on cruises, but if you do, these are really handy. They are called sea bands. You put them on your wrist and they act like a pressure point against your wrist and they help with seasickness. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, this is what the pop-up laundry basket looks like. We will do my hand luggage in this video too, but I've got flight socks and I actually bought a new pair on Amazon. I normally wear these and I'm going to take them both, I think, see how I feel. Oh, they're very different. These are more like socks. These are more like tights. All right, well, we'll have a look at those in a minute. I'll pull them aside. And then this is called an Airfly. I link this probably once a week to you guys. It's the most amazing little gadget. You plug it into the headphone jack of the plane. You can connect your Bluetooth headphones to it so that you don't have to have leads or wires or whatever. It's amazing. Love it. I need to charge that actually, but that's all my hand luggage. I am going to do my toiletries next to decide what is coming on. I have to decide what's coming on the plane with me. Now is probably a good time to show you that I use an app and a website called Notion. I basically used to do this in my Apple Notes, but I found it easier to move to Notion. It's so nice to just go through these things. I have got everything that I wanted. And here's how this is looking. I just need to put it in a toiletry bag. So I've got heat packs, face masks, foot masks, travel wash, deep heat just because I'm struggling with my back at the moment, bug spray, SPF, as you've already seen, including my over makeup one, which I'll take out with me during the day, the vitamin C daily UV, razor, deodorant, my vitamin C serum cream, vitamin C eye cream, both Garnier, Dermatica, that's for nighttime, moisturizer, cleanser, cleansing balm, night serum, body spray, tissues, body scrub, body moisturizer. I'm not going to bring shower gel because typically I can get that in hotels, earbuds, toenail clippers, tweezers, toothpicks, face halos. I use these to take my makeup off, and then Tropic bamboo face cloths. These are amazing, so I've got 2 of those. My contact lenses, and oh, toothbrush and toothpaste as well. My Suri toothbrush comes everywhere with me. I've got hair care, makeup and first aid kit separate, and I also have a hand luggage toiletry bag too, which I will show you. And I'm thinking of trying to use this because it's got multiple areas that I can hang it up in the cabin if the cruise bathroom is small. Here are my hair care products: shampoo, conditioner, water spritz bottle for refreshing my curls, a little mini tangle teaser, leave-in conditioner and gel, dream coat for curly hair, curl oil, and then a variety of clips and grips, silk scrunchies I sleep in, and then I've got a variety of hair bands and clips. Nearly forgot my bounce curl brush. I love this. I use this pretty much every time I style my curly hair. When it comes to packing, a lot of the time I am just moving things from one pouch to another just to see what fits in best. I have managed to put all of those toiletry bits in these 2 bags. So I've got this clear one so we can clearly see all of the bits and bobs that is related to sort of like both of us using things, and then this is just my toiletries. Right, I have a established which makeup items I want. Base products, Merit complexion stick and the minis of the Arborians, Rimmel powder, the brushes that go with those, eyebrows, blusher, eyeshadow, jumbo NYX stick, and then a very small Natasha Denona palette, mascara, I've got the Merit one and a brown elf one, Tweezerman eyelash curlers, all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay, and then a couple of lip oils. That is perfect. That's all my makeup. I talked about this in my last video, but this is our first aid kit. It is not an official one. This is just stuff that we have put together that we know we need and want. So there's things like blister plasters, IBS Buscopan medication, spare contact lenses, a Tide pen, Gaviscon, Vaseline, Tylenol, bite cream, Sudocreme, anti-chafing cream, mini sewing kit, Lemsip in the bottom there, Bonjela, plasters, oh, a little mini pair of scissors. We've been changing this as we go, adapting it, but everything fits in there nicely. I made a YouTube short again recently and a reel which I showed everything I keep in this little pouch, which I take everywhere with me in my handbag, to London, on all my trips. But I'm actually just upgrading it to something slightly bigger for hand luggage, just because I've got a few more extra things in for a long haul flight. So I've got a face mask, a heat pack, under eye mask as well, wipes, tissues. I don't know if I'm going to need makeup remover. I don't think I'm going to be wearing any. I might wear makeup on the day. I'll leave them in there. Nail file, peppermint tea, just in case I have an IBS flare up. And then I have the medication that matches. A little mini mirror. That's so I can take off and put on my contact lenses because they dry out on the plane. This Hydro Mist is so lovely on the plane, and Benji loves these as well, just for refreshing your skin. We always take those on long haul flights. Bunch of hair bits, Tylenol, hand cream, and I've got my anti-bac clip to my bag, which I'll show you. I do have my Surrey toothbrush in my main pouch, but I'm just going to take this little one for the plane. A little mini toothpaste as well. Perfume I won't spray on the plane, but it's just so I can have it on when I land. My eczema cream and a little bit of powder. This is just a bit easier to get in and out. This does actually all fit. Oh, there's some tweezers there too. We'll put them in. They're actually so cute. They're like little mini Tweezerman tweezers. This does all fit in my usual pink pouch, but it's quite hard to get around it. So I'm going to take this one, which I can't remember where I got this. Probably TK Maxx, looks like. Just having a look through all my stuff, and I have a little mini deodorant as well. So I'll take this. Oh, this is a little cleansing towelette thing. Okay, maybe we'll take that as well. That'd be quite good for the plane. And I've popped in a body spray too. Happy with that. We haven't gone on to hand luggage just yet, but at least I've done the majority of my toiletries now. Swiftly moving on to underwear. So one of the things I get asked a lot is which shorts do I wear under my dresses and skirts? And I used to wear some from M&S, but I've moved over to Snag. They are an amazing company, Snag Tights, and I love these. I've got a bunch of underwear, and then for bras, I have a lot of bralettes from Primark, some random ones from Target. Honestly, I don't know what bra size I am anymore. I don't really like bras at all. And then I've got the sports bras as well. I've just grabbed a bunch of socks. I love these Skechers socks. I've only ever been able to find these in outlet stores. They've got an amazing like rubbery bit so they don't slip. So these are my ankle socks. I've also pulled out some hiking like walking boot socks, but obviously I've switched. So I want to see what these all feel like with my trainers. I've got different thicknesses, so we'll try those. I don't know how many socks I'm going to want, but I've grabbed a load for now. I also grabbed two tank tops. One's from Uniqlo, black, and it has a built-in bra. It's so amazing. I love these. M&S have some too, which I also really like. So I've got a white one just because I can put these, layer them up, add them underneath a sweatshirt or whatever. And I also bought these socks in Skechers, which have got a slightly higher ankle. I got them in the outlet. And I have to think about how many pairs of knickers I'm actually going to want, because we're away for 18 days, but am I going to want to take 18 pairs or 20 pairs? Because I know we'll probably do some washing. So maybe I'll bring like 10 or 12. I actually don't know. I'm on Disney accessories now. These are my pin trading pins. I bought these boards from a website called Stupins. I've got two little boards that are currently full, so I'm hoping to get some new pins. I've got my magnets, as you've already seen. I've got my lanyard that I'm gonna bring. I think we can use our magic bands, but we might get given cards. I also have pin backs in this little thing. It's the smallest pouch I could find. Got a little forky that I can add to my bag, and these little ears have got an anchor on. I actually found this key ring in Hong Kong Disney. It's Duffy, and he's a sailor, so you know, it's just very apt. I was so excited to find this on Amazon. I can't believe that I was able to get it. It's the Touchland Disney case. Anti-bac is a huge essential on a cruise ship. I'm just looking at what ears I want. I got this from Primark forever ago. It's a wash bag, but it fits my ears in perfectly. I'm taking 4 pairs, which seems slightly excessive. Ideally, I really only need 1 or 2, but I've tried to narrow it down. I even had 2 more and I've just eliminated those. So classic mini ears. ears, obviously come on every single trip. I have these because there's a Frozen night on board and they're obviously Anna inspired. I've got a gold pair, which I thought would be so nice with the polka dot skirt. And then I bought the white ears on Shop Disney, but I also bought a bunch of Sharpies. I'm probably going to take half. I don't think I need all of those, but I want the characters to sign the ears. Sharpies secured. This is ridiculous. I'm going to put those inside with the ears. I bought these from Hong Kong Disneyland. You can buy similar on Etsy, but they hold your ears onto your bag. I'm wondering if I can actually fold my Spirit jersey to fit in this ear bag as well. Oh, you know what? Yes. The Spirit jersey's in there too, with all the ears, all the ear accessories, the Sharpies. Okay, it's getting there. Another thing I've pulled out is one of my Awala water bottles. They're different sizes. This one is a 24 ounce and this one's 32 ounces. I mean, look how beautiful it is with the bows. If I travel on my own, I'd want the bigger one, but because I have Benji with me and he will have one, we'll always have 2 bottles. So I'll probably take this green one with me. I do need to separate up these magnets and decide how many we're gonna want. They're different sizes, and we'll put those with the laundry basket. When I'm folding a jacket up to be inside a suitcase, I will always zip it up because this gives you a flat surface to work with. Lie it flat and then fold it in like you would all your other clothes. So body in, arms in, and then in thirds, and now you have a nice neat flat jacket. And I do this for all my clothes. I fold all my jumpers, shirts, t-shirts in the exact same way. Just on a check on where we're at, the stuff on the right is hand luggage and tech that I still need to do. We are making progress, but it's just taking so long. The other thing I need to do is get my hair dryer. I'm planning on wearing my hair naturally curly for the whole trip. I have been all summer. That means I don't need a hair straightener or curling wand. I do want a hair dryer though, but it has to have a diffuser nozzle. So when we were in Florida in January, I actually bought my own American hairdryer because I travel there so often and I can never find the diffuser. A lot of our hair tools, they don't work in the US. I now have my own. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like old me for doing this. It's called the Infinity Pro by Conair and it's nice and light and it has the diffuser attachment and it even comes in its own little bag. A few hours later, I've had dinner. I've been doing some planning, looking at the itinerary. We booked in a restaurant we want to eat at. I'm going to carry on tomorrow. We have some tech things to finalise and the hand luggage, and then we'll start putting it in packing cubes because I know you love to see that, and see what fits in the suitcase and go from there. So I'll see you in the morning. I've been sorting out the final categories of things. So I thought I'd run you through what I've got. Starting with tech, I got this gorgeous case from a company called Simplified. One of my cameras, the Osmo Pocket 3. I use this for all our short form content, for B-roll. It's a really great little camera, but I prefer to vlog on my Canon G7X Mark III. I have all the accessories like the mini microphone, tripod, etc. My plug adapter, which you press and slide which one you want and then it comes out the end, which is very handy. We're going to have these by our bed on the cruise so that we can have multiple things charging. A lanyard, just very helpful for me with my phone. It's from Casetify. Phone charger and lead. Portable hard drive. This is such a brilliant one. Camera charger. I found a better memory card organizer. This is so neat. Look at that. This little pouch is what we call the battery pouch because when one battery needs replacing, we slot it over and put it in this clear section, and any batteries that are in the clear bit we know need charging so we don't get confused. The DJI Action 5 is basically like a GoPro. This is obviously for any water adventures, activities, outdoorsy things. It's really great. My phone tripod, this is amazing. We use this for all our photos at the airport, if we're on a hike and no one's around. I'll also have a bunch of like mini leads to charge things up, if that makes sense, that aren't my same as my phone. A pouch for our games. We've got quite a few, so I just grabbed some, but I think we'll add a few more. We work with Big Potato Games, so I've got a few of theirs. Dino Dump, Cards versus Gravity, love this. And we have a normal pack of cards right now, but I think I'll pop one more in there. We've got OK Play for now. They're in this neat little pouch, all the games. Another little pouch, and I found these in Target, but you can get them on Amazon. They're just so handy. We use them for so much. This has got washing stuff. I've got our travel wash for just quick things on the go, but then when we get on board, we're going to be actually doing a wash, and we used these when we went on our 2-month-long world cruise last year, and and they are Dr. Beckman Magic Leaves. You can get them in B&M, Home Bargains, The Range, that kind of thing, but they are so great because they're literally these little thin washing sheets. They're great. And then we also bring colour catchers with us as well. I've got 4 pegs as well, and then Benji popped in this manky old toothbrush to clean up his shoes. This might be super random, but after we did spend 2 months on board a ship, we quickly learned what things were really handy and what weren't. And this, I know it sounds crazy, was so handy to have hanging by our door. When you're on a cruise, you often get paperwork for your excursions or timetables for things, or you know, your cruise cards, lanyards, sunglasses, just all your bits and bobs. We use a magnetic hook to just pop this up on the wall. We bought this from Miniso and it's so thin and light. I said to Benj, is it crazy to bring the cruise organizer? And he was like, no, definitely pack that. Binoculars, we bought these on our UK road trip last year. I think we got them in Cambridge and we did spend a bit of money on them. They're one of those things that once you buy good ones, you never have to buy them ever again. As good as the zoom is on our cameras and phone, obviously you want to be able to actually see things. So yes, we have those, but I think I'm going to put them in hand luggage because they're quite delicate and expensive. Sorted out which bags I want. Started with this little tote bag. I bought this for $10 in Target. I love it. So that's going to be really handy for when we're just popping into the town. I also threw in this little Primark one. I have this in a few colours. It's so great just for evenings, dinners on the cruise, to put my phone and a pack of cards in. So that's for that. A lunch bag because we are going to be going on adventures out and about in Vancouver, around Stanley Park, when we're in Banff. In Banff, we're actually on a tour guide, so we'll have a bus which they have said that we can leave food in and recommend that we bring some lunch. We also have this little snack pouch, which some of you will recognise if you watch our Disney vlogs, but in here we have reusable straws, reusable cutlery, which is so handy. You just slide it out. Benji's washed them and they're all ready to go. A snack bag, which is way more handy than you ever think. It's got a Velcro and then it's like a cleanable material inside, so you can pop in any food that you don't finish or grab an extra snack from the buffet breakfast, you know what I mean. And then I also popped in like things to seal up unopened bags of crisps or snacks, carabiners. They're very helpful. So I did have a hiking rucksack, which I got from Amazon, and I've been umming and ahhing about taking it or not. But a few days later, we went to the shopping outlets, as I said, and we bought Benji this Columbia rucksack. We went for one that was slightly bigger than sort of, you know, your day bags, so that he can carry the majority of stuff. So he can take our water bottles, our raincoats, whatever. I pulled out a few of my different bags, and I've got this really cute pink one that I used in Florida, and I love it. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this as my little day bag. And then I have 2 crossbody bags. They are different colours, so I just thought, you know what, I'll probably get good wear out of them both. I like them because they're big. This one was from Crew Clothing. I got it in the outlet, and this one was from Stony Clover. I ordered it online. It was really expensive. The international fees, if you're in the UK, I don't recommend. I needed one that was long enough to fit my vlog camera with the tripod on it. I know I'm going to get great use out of these, and I think this one is going to be on my body when we are doing our travel day as well, just so I can have my phone and our passports to hand. And then we have my hand luggage, which I'm going to have a bag that goes under the seat, and then I also am able to bring a small cabin suitcase on board. So normally I take a rucksack because I'll have my laptop, but I'm thinking of putting my laptop inside the mini suitcase and just having something soft by my feet that I can grab anything I want out of it. So hanging at the moment is my Cabot neck pillow, but in all honesty, I think this will go inside the mini case because I don't need this on the flight out. It's mostly for the flight home, which sounds so redundant, but I know I can sleep with this. And we are currently in economy, although I have bid for an upgrade to premium, so we'll see if we win it. This bag was actually from Oliver Bonus. I love it. It's got really nice long handles, soft patchwork quilt thing. This was from Popmart, the Daisy. She's coming with me. And then I have a Touchland anti-back on the side. So this is what's in my hand luggage. Document pouch. I showed this in my prepping vlog. This has got thank you cards, a pen, currency, a receipt folder to organise all my receipts, paperwork for the flight, Banff, the train, the cruise, like actually stuff that we have to bring with us, insurance details, basically anything important is in this folder. Passports, we keep them in this little blue folder. I've had this for years. It was a Disney 100 Haviana collaboration, but I like it because both our passports fit in there. A pair of sunglasses. These are Ted Baker ones. I do have some Ray-Bans lying around in one of my handbags. This little white pouch I got when we travelled in business class with BA, which was an absolute dream. I obviously kept this because it's this nice like leather pouch, and in here I've got my Airfly, my portable phone phone charger, my headphones, which are by Bose. I was an AirPods girly, but I've recently changed. I bought these in the Amazon Prime sale, so I'm trying those. I also have these little loop headphones, which are incredible. I am so happy I own these now. I've used them on so many occasions, in London, on the tube, at gigs, and on planes. When you want to try and sleep, they act as basically like earplugs. You've seen this one. So that's got all of my toiletries. Kindle Coloursoft, one of the best travel companions ever, bar bench. It is amazing, I love it. It means I can have so many books in one place. I do have my Kindle, that's an absolute essential, and I really want to read. Uninterrupted reading time on the plane will be glorious. My eye mask is a silk one, so comfortable. My compression socks, which I always wear on long haul flights. DVT is no joke. A little mini fan, the Easyac one. It can get really stuffy on a plane, so I do actually quite like having this in hand luggage. Big AirPod Max headphones. These are noise cancelling. I'll wear these if I'm watching a movie, and then I'll switch to my Bose if I'm reading and listen to some ambience. It needs charging up, but I do have my iPad. Cannot travel without this. One of the best pieces of tech. My snack bag, which I showed in the last vlog. This has honestly just got chocolate and sweets because why not? I have my purse. Oh, I need my normal glasses because I'll take my contact lenses out and put my glasses in, so I need to add those in. Water bottle. Oh yes, my empty water bottle, the Awala. We'll have that as well, and I'll fill it up after we go through security. Nintendo Switch. I put a question mark. There is a new game I want to download and play called Tiny Bookshop, which loads of you have recommended to me, but I don't know how often I'm going to be playing it when my priority is to do more reading. We do have a big camera with a bigger lens that my brother has let us borrow, which we are going to be using, like a longer lens for photos, but I need to get that charged up and sorted out, so I don't have that right now. And I also will have my laptop. Another piece of tech thing that I need is my Aura ring charger. I haven't got any jewelry, but do I really need any? And I haven't got a towel. Will we survive without a towel? I might pack one that we can share. Foldable shopping bags are quite handy if you do any shopping, food shopping and things, so I might grab like a small one, you know, the ones that go into a small little pouch. I think the last thing I haven't showed you is the final shoes. So I'm going to be wearing this for the plane, my Skechers, and then I've got some Hoka trainers. These are amazing, I love them. My Skechers, and then I'm going to take a couple of pairs of my Havaiana Lunas because I can walk quite far in these. They're good for the evenings. All right, packing cubes are out. You know the drill with these by now. I have so many. Most of them are from the brand Away. I have found some amazing ones on Amazon. These ones were Amazon, they're compression ones. So I'll leave a few in that big list that you can go and have a shop if you're interested. So most of my clothes are now in packing cubes. I'm feeling pretty confident. I now need to start putting them inside my cases. Benji and I solely use Away as our favourite brand of cases. They are incredible. We've had them for about 5 years. They are expensive, but their lifetime warranty is what sold us, because if they ever break or a wheel comes off or whatever, then they will replace it. For this trip, I'm taking my large one. The medium is perfect for like 90% of our trip. And then this is the slightly larger carry-on, but I can get away with it on most long haul flights. Also, another thing to note is I'm going to try and put things in the cases now, but obviously Benji doesn't have as much stuff as me. He doesn't have as many accessories, and I've got all the games and the first aid kit and all of that, which we share. So although it probably won't all fit in my case, everything gets moved around between his and mine. I wasn't expecting everything to fit, but it does. Obviously this would probably be a bit too heavy, which is why things need to move into Benji's case, but it does fit. And of course we are using Apple AirTags to track all of our suitcases to see where they always are, which is so handy. We've been doing this for years and would never go back. I have been double checking the weather, and I do want to add another dress that I can wear during the day. And some of you might know or remember that pink stripy one that I love. I've worn it all summer. It's from Amazon. I actually ordered 2 more to see which colour I liked better. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I think I'm gonna pack this with me. It's very nautical, isn't it? I can wear this on the cruise. Yeah, that's definitely going in. I'm not gonna bother weighing the cases right now because like I said, things are gonna move, but I'm pretty happy that everything does fit in the 2 cases. I am planning on buying things, so hopefully Benji's case has a little bit more room because I do want to bring home mugs and pins and all of that jazz. That is where I'm at. I'm actually really happy. Thank you for coming along with me for this journey. A big thank you to Garnier for sponsoring. I'll leave the link to all of the products I mentioned down below and that big list of Canada things like I said. Cannot believe we're going. I'm so excited, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss all the Canada and Alaska vlogs, including the train, the cruise and everything else we get up to. Obviously we're working and filming as we're away, but there won't be any uploads, so you can expect us to be back middle to the end of September and then we will start the series. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful beginning of September. I'll see you in a few weeks. Thanks for watching. Bye.